What's up, guys? My name is Riley, this is Tanner, and this is Wyatt. Today we're going to be reviewing the Edge of Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse movie. Well, if you two are done, we're going to be reviewing Into the Spider-Verse. First of all, great movie.
Very enjoyable.
Which you've already heard, obviously.
Perfect.
Which everyone says it's awesome.
It is awesome.
It is.
I think in our showing, Green Goblin was...
Oh, yeah.
He was very
He took up the whole screen.
Jesus, I forgot about that. Why did I forget about that?
Our movie messed up.
In the middle. We got a free ticket pass out of it, though.
We did.
Still,
it was worth it.
I should probably use that.
Did you not use it for Aquaman?
No, because we ordered
No, we
those
already
online.
ordered our tickets.
Oh, I got you.
We had to do that in advance.
Yeah.
Did you pay me in advance?
We're also going to be reviewing Aquaman, which we saw early.
I did not.
Why I did not, sadly.
So it'll be a Tanner Riley only episode.
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, right quick, 1 to 10.
Wyatt?
9.
9? Okay.
That's right, Wyatt! I also give it a 9.
A 9.
9.
I'm about in the same boat, I guess. Maybe 9.5.
9.5.
Well, you asked me if I liked it better than Aquaman, and I was like, no.
You don't?
No.
Okay, I thought it was way better.
Because, like,
Tanner,
while it's
that's
really
gonna be
good, it's still an
interesting.
animated movie. You know, I
Yeah.
can't really put it at the same par as a real live-action movie because there's a lot more that goes into that.
Okay,
I don't know. I feel like
it's
this movie did a really good job at introducing characters and
Well, I thought so,
character
too.
development and emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Just me.
Like, what some people are complaining about is that they started off right off the bat with Miles. And,
I like that.
And didn't use
Yeah.
the main one. It's pretty much a retelling of Ultimate Spider-Man.
I thought it was a better retelling of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Mm.
And that was...
I liked it.
Are we just going to say this is going to have spoilers?
Yeah,
in it?
spoilers from this
Obviously.
point on. Obviously, we
Yeah.
go to ratings, then we just spoiler it up.
Yeah. I gotta say, though, I was not expecting Spider-Man, like the original, like Spider-Man, to die.
To just die, yeah.
Yeah, and in such a brutal way, too, because
Kingpin smashed him.
Kingpin just...
My gosh, Kingpin was huge.
He was. He took up the
Dude,
entire screen.
That's another.
We kept laughing.
That's another
Yeah.
thing. I could not get into the Kingpin parts because he's so massive.
He has a really big head, too.
Yeah, but it
But
looks
it's in
like
the
a
middle.
pea
It's
on
in
his
the middle
body.
of his body, though.
Yeah.
Yes, there's
It's weird.
actually more body above his head.
And all those times when he's just clicking the pin. Click, 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 and it just crunches.
Anger management.
Yeah.
But like, you could tell there were parts where they were trying to be serious,
Mm.
but Kingpin looks so ridiculous that you can't get into it. Like the last fight scene.
Vanessa, please stay with
Yeah,
me.
like the last fight scene. I feel like that was supposed to be really cool.
small, so he's like, Vanessa. Vanessa.
South Park.
Stay with me.
But like, I feel like that last scene was supposed to be pretty serious,
Mm-hmm.
Was it,
right?
though?
When he was seeing
Well,
all
it was
of
kind
them.
of,
He was
all chips in.
Yeah, he was holding Miles up, and they're in this like subway car because the dimensions are being all screwy. And his wife and child who left him and got killed in this universe start phasing in, and they see him again holding Spider-Man up because that's why they left, because he was trying to murder Spider-Man, and they didn't understand because they didn't know how he.
They
was
didn't
rich.
know he was a villain.
Yeah, they didn't know how he got rich.
Somehow.
They just knew he just showered them with hundreds.
Obviously, yes. But they realized he was a monster, and then they left, and then they died.
Yeah, in a car crash.
And then he makes this dimensional thing that lets the other dimensions come in so that he can potentially see them again. And he doesn't care about how they affect the world and stuff.
Or the fact that apparently, like, in this, like, the person, because Kingpin isn't a scientist, he can't design this, so he gets a super villain scientist, Doc Ock, but this time it's a woman.
Did
Doc
anybody
Ock.
see that coming? Did anybody know that
I
that was
didn't.
Doc Ock?
I thought it was a
no,
doc-
I had no
I
idea.
thought it was a doc-
that
I
was
thought
one of
that
the
was
best
good.
twists in the movie.
I thought it was
that
a Doctor
she was
Who
that she was
reference.
Doc Ock.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
Doctor Who reference because of her scarf.
I did too.
But then she turned
You kept
into-
saying that. You kept saying she's Doctor Who, and I was like, oh, well, she could be.
No, I was like, nice Doctor Who scarf. And you're like,
I was like,
yeah.
that makes sense. It's dimensional travel and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I didn't like is that they gave a limitation on how long they could be in the different universe.
Yeah, I think that was dumb.
Because like, where do you go in other movies? They're not going to be able to stay. You know.
Well, I mean,
And then there's that whole
And
relationship that
Exactly.
Miles and Gwen got.
supposedly,
That's exactly what I meant.
And then at the end,
the sequel apparently, from the rumors that we've gotten, is that the sequel's going to focus on that relationship.
But how do you have a relationship with somebody that can't stay more than a day in your universe?
I know,
Love story,
especially
Riley. It's a love story.
This thing turned into a romance novel.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a romance
Soap
novel.
opera.
Why does everything we get with Gwen automatically turn into the best romance possible on screen? Like,
Dude, I don't know.
Because
same thing with Amazing
Gwen's great.
Spider-Man.
Gwen is great.
She's great.
Gwanda.
Sorry. Gwanda's cool too.
Just relax.
My name's Wanda.
I just need you to relax.
Hey.
That was creepy.
Yeah.
Very bad.
I didn't see his uncle being the, what was his name?
Hobie Brown.
Yeah, what's the
Prowler.
The Prowler.
I knew
Yeah.
he was the Prowler the whole time
I
because
did.
I know a little bit about
His
Ultimate
name
Comics.
wasn't Hobie Brown.
But
That's the real
It's Aaron.
Prowler.
His name is.
his name was Aaron, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay.
he's
Okay.
talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got you.
I had you
got
confused.
you. You did have me confused. But I like the reveal. Like those were probably the two best twists in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Was that and that his dad didn't die and the Prowler died.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that in the Ultimate Comics? You're the comics guru. I don't know.
I haven't read it.
You don't
You
know.
said you read it just minutes
No
ago.
idea.
Well, I haven't read it. I know about it. I know it. I
He
know,
wikied it.
He
I
wikied.
wikied it, and I.
Yo,
But
dog.
I was always, and then the Spider-Man video game too, is my knowledge
Yeah, I
too.
got you.
But in the Spider-Man video game, his dad dies. So that's what I was expecting the whole movie was his dad to die, and then that's
Mhm.
gonna be his Uncle Ben, and then I'm Spider-Man. But no, we got Prowler's dead.
Also, it was a
Now I'm
death
Spider-Man.
I didn't see coming. Like, I thought he was just going to let him go, but then Kingpin shot him.
I thought that was better.
Just- yeah.
That was better, honestly. I
Somebody
thought that was
has
a
to
better
die.
move. Well,
Somebody
somebody
has to
had
get
to
shot.
die.
Because, I mean, it's...
You're Spider-Man. I mean, Gwen had
Peter.
Peter die
Mhm.
because he was the lizard. Then he died.
Oh yeah.
Then he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter in the
Forgot
Gwen
about that
in the
one.
Gwen timeline, Peter's
And-
jealous that she's Spider-Woman, so
Spider-Man.
he wants to be cool too, and he does the lizard stuff, and then he dies.
And then
And
Spider-Man.
then she's sad.
You haven't read that either, have you?
No, but I
Just-
got that from the background.
What background?
They played like little comics for
Yeah.
each character.
Oh, was that in
yeah,
there?
yeah,
I didn't.
Yeah, he
get
was
that.
like,
Yeah.
he was like down, and he was like covered in this liquid.
yeah.
Oh,
He was the lizard.
See, he's got perception.
yeah, I didn't get that.
This
Yeah.
dude
There's
knows
a lot of
perception.
moments in this movie that I didn't understand either, but
That was one of the origins
We
I
really
liked
need
the
a
most
case
too.
book,
Yeah.
don't we?
yeah, we need the case book. But
We'll make you a case book.
who was y'all's favorite Spider-Man? We got let's round it
I
out.
think-
Round out the Spider-Man. We got
Yeah.
Peter Parker from this
Peter-
universe. And then
Who
we've got
immediately
Peter.
dies.
Then we got Peter B. Parker,
He was kind of a washed up,
divorced
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
That's
big
sad.
belly like yourself. But
Who did the voice for him? Because it was
Jake
somebody
Johnson.
we know. Okay.
it's the guy from New Girl. And then who we got? Oh, we got John Mulaney's Spider-Ham.
That was fun.
We've
Yeah.
got Spider-Man Noir.
He was
We've
fun.
got SP/DR Spider, and then we've got
Penny Parker.
Penny. That's Penny Parker. That's
Yeah,
Spider.
Spider.
Yeah.
And then we've got Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Man.
He was in the very end.
The
after
still
credits.
counts. And then the 1960s Spider-Man or whatever.
Well, I mean, that was all after credits.
Yeah, that was all after credits.
We
But they're in
shouldn't,
there.
we shouldn't
They're
count
in there.
them.
I sent y'all the video though.
You did.
He sent us
That's
a
pretty
video.
funny.
It was
Somebody
good. It was
recorded it
good.
in the theater.
It was good though. It was good
It
quality.
was. I liked it.
I liked
Yeah.
it. It was funny. I wish we had stayed.
Yeah, our mistake.
I love 2099.
29.
one
McQuell's
of my
cool.
favorites.
McQuell's cool.
But
I don't know a lot about
let's
McQuell.
Let's keep it into the ones we really saw in the movie, though.
Okay.
Instead of-
Okay, jeez.
Well, I'm
My-
just saying because I mean they only showed up at the end. I mean it's not like yeah I love them in the comics, so that they're my favorite.
I wish he
We're
could have
talking
been in
about
it
the
more,
movie.
but he'll probably be in the next one.
Probably.
Who, McQuell?
Miguel, yeah.
Yeah. My favorite was probably Peter B. Parker, the divorced
Yeah, he was
Spider-Man
good.
eating pizza.
I got out of Powers. I like Miles' powers the best.
Miles was good.
He's got
too.
the Venom shock and he can turn invisible, which I thought that was really cool.
That was good.
Yeah, and when he finally like figured out how to do it on command, he turned into a baddie.
I liked Spider-Ham just because he made me laugh a lot.
The funniest one to me was Spider-Man Noir, especially his intro.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, in New York, 1938, I beat the crap out of Nazis.
And then he couldn't see color, so like he didn't understand
Oh,
the
the
Rubik's
Rubik's
Cube.
yeah.
The Rubik's Cube. He's like, I'll figure it out.
Wait, so this is blue? No.
Oh.
Exactly. I'm taking this with me. I may not understand it, but one day
At the
I
end, he
hope
did
to.
figure it out somehow. I don't
Yeah.
know how he did it, but he figured it out. Shows the intelligence of that Parker.
Yeah.
I really liked John Mulaney as Spider-Ham. I
It
thought that was a
funny.
good choice.
It was funny. What's wrong with cartoons?
The part when they're tearing up the whole house and he just grabs a plate and smashes it over his own head.
That was good.
While Aunt May is like, take it outside.
Well, Aunt May was a badass.
Oh yeah, she was cool.
When did Aunt May become such a badass?
She beat the crap out of the Frankenstein guy
grabbed
like,
it?
with the bat.
the Scorpion.
Oh, she did the scorpion.
This
I'm
reminded
pretty
me.
sure it was either Scorpion or Tombstone.
This
Yeah,
reminded me
Tombstone.
of the Alfred who was like ex Special Forces or
Spider-Man.
whatever.
I mean, the Batman Earth one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alfred. Yeah.
that's
Where
what
he's-
that reminded
where
me
he's a
of. Something
badass,
like
yeah.
that.
You're
Something like
lucky.
that.
You're lucky penny, sir.
But also, like, did anybody else get the impression that no one really cared that Peter was dead?
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
drawback that I really felt with the
And
movie.
also, there was a few plot holes in the movie where they had the comic of Spider-Man that showed Peter's
Yeah.
origin story, but no one knew he was Peter Parker.
yeah, you pointed that out.
Which is fine if you have comics of Spider-Man. You know, it's like Logan. It's like, oh, well, they're not all true. They're just comics. Well, this showed his freaking origin, and then everybody's like, oh, it's tragic. It's a tragedy. Peter Parker died.
Did they actually show the word
Uh,
Peter Parker in the book
it was-
though?
I didn't look that
'Cause
hard, but
they-
it showed like
that
a
could've
drawing.
been-
and-
They showed the drawings and everything. Like Tanner turned to me and
Yeah.
went, "How do they have Spider-Man's origin story like in a comic, but no one knows who Spider-Man is?" And I went, "That's a plot hole."
That is very much a plot hole. But then, even after he died, though,
No
we
one
see
really-
we see
no-
Mary Jane,
we
we
see
see
Aunt May.
Aunt May, and neither of them are sad
The only
Yeah.
real
or even visually disturbed by
But-
the fact that actual spider people are showing up.
Aunt May has
Mhm.
like a split second of that. Like
Yeah,
when
when
Peter
she
B.
meets
Parker,
Peter B. Parker, who looks just like him.
Mhm.
except
So-
he's brown hair
Yeah, except he's brown hair and he's aftershave, but and belly.
and the belly. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that,
In the comics, the Ultimate Comics, he didn't have blonde hair.
no, he didn't.
That was just
That was pretty much just.
It was just to show the difference, I'm assuming.
okay.
But and then, by the way, that version was voiced by Chris Pine, the blonde-haired version of Peter Parker,
Huh.
voiced
That-
by Chris Pine.
That's cool.
Yep.
Okay, that's a step forward for him in the battle of the Hollywood Chris's.
Yep, step forward for Chris Pine. But and then there was the like Mary Jane, Fisk at the end of the movie. Fisk holds this party where like dinner to celebrate
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man, and he's like, oh.
And he's like, our guest of honor, Mary Jane.
Yeah, and then
Parker.
Mary Jane sees this crowd of people in her dead boyfriend's mask, where
And she's
waiters
totally
are
fine with it.
holding food and walking around in his mask, and she's fine with it.
Yeah.
And she
And then a
doesn't
guy
know.
who, I
Sounds-
guess he doesn't sound like him since it's
Well,
Chris Pine
yeah.
and Jake Johnson, but still,
He's like,
who's like wearing the same costume and is like talking to her. She's still not
Mm.
even disturbed.
Yeah.
it was also sad when it went through Peter B.
Just
Parker's
saying.
origin story, and like he's like, saved the city a little bit too much, got separated, but I powered through it. And then you see him
Yeah,
he's in the shower,
he's
wearing
sobbing in
spider
the
suit
shower.
with a pizza, and
Yeah.
he's just crying.
Still working out, eating pizza.
Yeah, getting strong. Would something weird happen? Weirder than
That's a
normal.
good Peter. That's a good Peter Parker. I would like.
You relate to him, don't you?
Oh, totally relate to Peter B. Parker. Like, that's the Spider-Man.
I love the part when he's getting whisked away through that portal, and he tries to grab that piece of pizza with
He
him,
doesn't
and
get
it
it.
hits the ceiling.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was good.
I love his first thing to do now that he's in a different universe is to go to that diner. He's like, this place closed
Oh,
down,
yeah.
down
6
6
years
years ago.
ago.
I don't know why. He's just you gonna eat your
You gonna eat
burger?
that?
Just eats this. No, the movie itself though was really well
yeah.
done. Really well done. I liked. Besides Peter B. Parker, I definitely liked Gwen.
Oh yeah.
And Miles was great too. I really liked the family dynamic with his dad, and they both played their characters really, really well. And,
especially when his dad came to tell him that Uncle Aaron died, and like it was like he was at his dorm and his dad is on the other side talking.
Yeah.
Honestly, #1 dad. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, he was like the best dad ever.
Yeah, he was.
And then like the whole "I love you" dynamic and that playing in from start to finish, and then also the Aaron, playing from start to finish, you really get the sense of Miles' family culture and like his home. So it was really great.
Was I the only one that thought that the Prowler knew it was Miles
I didn't
at
think
the beginning? Because like
I knew he probably did. I knew we'd probably have a reveal that it was, but other
like
than that,
when he started chasing him, like they saw him.
Yeah,
they looked
that's what I
right
was
at
wondering.
him.
That may be
yeah,
a
but he was
plot
wearing
hole.
the mask, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's
No.
wearing the same
The
clothes.
mask with the hole
No.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
The part when
in the train.
the part when
No, you're right. He wasn't
when
wearing the
Spider-Man
mask.
died, he watched them
Oh,
kill
Because
him.
he got
Yeah.
the mask after it.
Yeah, you're right.
Like he was right there when Kingpin killed him,
Yeah.
and then turns around and they see him.
Yeah, but he was kind of shadowed, wasn't he?
I mean, maybe, but I feel like you'd be able to tell your nephew.
Yeah,
That's true,
especially
that's
because I
true.
mean he was wearing the same clothes he was when they went and.
Plus, he has that really good
I give
scanner
them-
vision.
I
thing.
give him the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Either that or it's a plot hole.
Yeah, either that or it's a plot hole.
I
Like
feel
you're
like
saying.
that's a plot hole. Because he's got
You
that
heard
good
it here
vision.
first, folks.
We're all about these plot holes.
That vision he has.
Yeah.
Well, they showed it.
Yeah, but that's thermal. Not you can't really make out too many details.
It's not even really thermal because it can't even see through walls.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't know how thermal works.
I don't either.
It
I mean, in
does.
Call of Duty, it doesn't see through walls. I'm kidding. That's not a serious. That's not a serious statement.
I feel like Call of Duty is like the all.
That's the point of thermal.
Thermal.
That you can see through things for heat. It looks for heat.
It has to be on like aircraft stuff though. Like I don't think like a personal thermal is that good.
I mean,
Like it can't see through solid objects because I mean those contain heat like insulators. Like if you look into a building and it's insulated, you're not gonna be able to see heat signatures inside with just a handheld thermal.
but they weren't.
imaging.
They weren't in a
Hey
building.
guys, what does this
insulated.
have to do with the review?
Well, I mean, this is going into me and Riley's stupid argument compilation.
I'm fine with it, but I mean, I'm all for a thermal argument.
I'm just saying, I think he would have seen him. That's
I'm
all
just saying, I don't think thermal works that way.
I don't think it's thermal, is what I'm saying.
You think it's Promethean vision? We talk
I
about Halo
think
4
it's
here?
just meant to help him see things more clearly. Like pick out a person versus everything else.
Okay. I can concede.
Not necessarily that it's thermal, but that it just makes things pop more. I guess.
Supervision.
Yeah.
Green Goblin was useless in this movie.
Yeah.
He was.
He was
I've
in it
never
for a
seen.
scene.
I've never seen that version of Green Goblin either, because he wasn't.
He was the
ultimate- he was the ultimate
giant,
version.
Yeah.
like monster dude. But he totally got the crap beaten out of him by Peter, but then he in turn put Peter into the dimensional portal.
Right. I appreciate
Just I want to say one thing before
Go for
you
it.
start. Just how blindsided I was at Peter's death, because I mean the whole time he's sitting there talking to Miles, he's like, "Just get out of here, kid. You have to do this." And you
Yeah, I
have to
didn't
do that.
expect him
but
to
I'm gonna
die.
find you. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna teach you how to do this, how to be Spider-Man. But now go. And then he goes.
I
looks
honestly
at,
assumed he was Jake
yeah,
Johnson.
he
I just
looks
assumed
at-
that was the same
he looks
person.
at Kingpin and he goes, because he knows what he's looking for, because he looked into it and said it's not gonna bring him back, and that's what causes Kingpin to just. Hulk smash.
And then he's
brutal.
dead. He just crushes his chest.
I thought it was a good Kingpin. I just wish the animation on it
Yeah.
was better.
I like the animation of this movie. I think the animation.
No,
of this
I
movie was
love the
great.
animation. I'm
Just
just talking
the
about
style.
Kingpin.
Oh
the
yeah,
style of
I mean all the
Kingpin.
characters had different weird styles. Yeah, Kingpin was probably my
I'm
least
okay with
favorite.
him being ridiculously huge, but not so huge that it's funny.
I didn't like the Scorpion design either,
Yeah,
where he was an
That
actual
was different.
Scorpion.
That was different.
it's
Yeah.
different.
He was also like
Mexican. Like he's speaking Spanish.
South American.
Yeah, it's different.
I don't remember Scorpion being South American.
It was different, but yeah, he had like a bunch of legs too. So
Oh yeah, he
he
did.
had the.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, but overall the villains were really good. I think he balanced them all really well.
Mhm.
Obviously, Kingpin was the big bad of the movie,
Then Doc Ock.
and
Dr.
Doc Ock was
Octavia.
probably the side.
And I
character.
had a feeling she was holding over him, like the fact that the if they came over to this universe, they'd die soon. Like, she was gonna hold that over him as leverage. Like, I have a way to stop it, but I mean, you're gonna have to do as I say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all your resources are now mine.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'd do if I was in her position.
It was a great movie, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I wouldn't think. I wasn't expecting it to be that good.
No.
Even though I knew it was 100%.
Did anybody else was anybody else really happy with the whole glitch style thing?
Yeah,
that they had. I didn't understand that in like the previews. I was like, "What is this weird looking crap?" I was like, "This is
cool.
You're
this
glitching,
is so
aren't you?
weird looking." I was like,
"Oh, you're glitching."
I was like, "This is such a weird like. It looks like the the red and blue and the 3D glasses. It looked like that." And I was like, "Why are they doing this style? That's just gonna hurt my eyes the whole movie." But then they put plot behind it that made it that makes sense.
Yeah, like when Doc Ock has Peter B. Parker in the chair, and she's like, "Have you been glitching?" And he's like, "No, what makes you say that?"
Yeah, but the overall art direction and everything was really great in the movie.
I really liked the.
You could pause any point in that movie and it would look like a comic book.
Yeah, I really liked that it was just unique in itself. Like I've never seen anything quite like that.
It was like a mixture of 2D comic book but 3D.
Oh yeah,
it was a very interesting.
I'm
choice.
glad
it even had the thwips.
Yeah,
they were
Oh
swinging.
yeah. Oh,
like
the word bubbles.
Yeah, the word
and the narration annotation boxes.
Why are my thoughts?
It was
so
just
loud?
like a comic page.
Oh yeah, it was great.
And it even had sound effects following him when he like jumped off a building or something. You remember that?
Yeah,
that was good.
I'm glad it was able to set itself apart.
This really is comics. It's not.
It's something I've never seen before.
Like they've tried. There's been lots of movies from comics nowadays, but this one was the first one that really felt like a comic turned into a movie.
This is a true comic movie.
Yes,
it's a very good way to put it, more eloquently.
We've never really had anything like it quite.
No. So, to round this out, what do you want to see in a sequel?
I want to see
more Miguel for sure.
You want what kind of? I mean, we can say what kind of Spider-Man we want. We can say like what kind of plot developments we want.
I want more of Noir.
You want more of Noir, so you want Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I want him back. I thought he did a good job.
I think it's cool. His web shooter is a gun. Like
he
shoots webs as a gun because he's Private Eye.
Private Eye.
I would like.
I want
almost a whole new cast.
Really?
Yeah.
New
I think
Spider-Man?
keep Miles. Keep
Gwen.
Keep Gwen because they want to do that whole romance thing. But then I want completely different Spider-Man after that. And then maybe at the end, have Peter B. Parker come in
and so he's kind of
who
gotten
else
back.
Yeah, and say he's like
Mary
back
Jane,
and like they're about to die. And
like
Peter B. Parker comes in,
swings in, he's all
still wearing his sweatpants, just
Who else would you want then?
I want Spider-Man from the '90s series.
Okay, fair enough.
Which would be hard since Fox, I'm
What
pretty
about-
sure owns the rights to him, but I'm not positive.
But
I want that.
Well, if that deal with Apple goes through, that's rumored.
I want that, and I also kind of want like a supervillain team. I know we kind of have that dynamic here, kind of like the Sinister Six, but I want Sinister Six of like all of the different versions of those villains too, to come fight them. That would be cool.
A cool, unique idea. What if like a Spider-Man who's at the time when he's still using the symbiote suit, and he comes in and all the Peter B. Parker is there and he knows what's happening. He's like immediately distrustful, and like, that could be an interesting dynamic between all the Spider-Man.
I want Superior Spider-Man where it's Doc Ock.
That would be cool.
Spider-Man's body. I want that one.
Cool.
I want the Spider-Man who's got the multiple arms.
Oh gosh.
I want the Spider-Man who's I want the Spider-Man who's actually a spider.
God.
Finally, I want Tom Holland.
That's very disturbing.
Finally, I want Tom Holland playing Spider-Man with no powers. He's just the actor who plays Spider-Man, just like the animated series did. I want that.
Fair enough. That sounds funny.
I think that could be fun.
Yeah, and obviously I want them to do something with Uncle Ben, but I want it to be Tobey Maguire. I want Tobey Maguire to do the voice for Uncle Ben. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Don't know how that's gonna happen. I just want it.
I can see at a drop in the action, they're sitting there like to eat, and the Tobey Maguire Uncle Ben sits down, pizza time.
Or even if it's a Spider-Man that never lost his Uncle Ben. That would be cool.
That'd be a cool.
I would really like to see a
Spider-Man who hasn't lost anything.
A true 616 Spider-Man, like
That was what Jake
real
Johnson
one.
was supposed to be, right? Or the blonde one?
No,
maybe?
he's the ultimate Spider-Man.
The blonde was the ultimate, but wasn't Jake Johnson supposed to be?
Did they say
616?
that? Because like Miles is from the Ultimate Universe.
I don't. Yeah, but he came from the alternate universe. Jake Johnson did. Sweatpants Spider-Man.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying he is.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying Miles isn't really in that universe either.
No.
Like, that's the thing that got me, is we were never truly in the real universe the whole time, you know?
No.
Because it felt like Ultimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, too, because, I mean, in the real Spider-Man universe, it's not like all these other brands, like in, Times Square. Like, the Coke thing was, like,
Oh, yeah.
Coda Soda or something.
That's the thing that kind of left me, like, I felt like I was just floating because I don't have the real universe to ground me.
Also, when I point
I don't-
out, there was no
I like
product.
that though.
There was
what,
no product
What movie do you
placement.
watch where it's the real universe though?
Like, every movie.
Any Spider-Man universe, like they're all different. They're not the actual universe.
Right, technically when you look back at it.
Yeah.
But, like, when you're watching the movie, it's the real thing. You feel
Oh,
like.
what you're saying is because they introduced all these dimensions that you didn't
Yes.
ever feel. Okay, I got
Right.
you.
Like,
I
I
got you.
don't feel like we're in the
I got
real
you.
thing.
I think you're
In my
true.
head, I was thinking, I was like, well, Andrew Garfield, I don't consider him original. I was like, screw him.
Hey, he's a good actor. Just
he was a good Spider-Man. He was a terrible Peter Parker.
yeah,
I think the romance made up for it, though.
yeah.
We all
He
like
really-
Emma
he
Stone.
really
But them together was really good.
It was good.
That was the most cruel death scene I've ever seen in a movie when Gwen.
Hey, we're
died.
only spoiling one movie today.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
People might want to go back and see a movie that's really old.
Is it that old?
It's pretty old.
How old?
What did it come out, like 2012?
No.
13, 14 maybe?
14 or 15.
It's pre-15.
Then 14.
Maybe.
It
It's old.
It was at 15. I know it was 15. That's when we graduated.
Didn't the first one come out in 2010, though?
It did. I thought it came out in 2009.
No. it wasn't that early.
no.
Maybe
Wasn't
it was
that early.
2010.
Why am I
I'll look
turning
it
into
up.
I don't
Papa?
know.
No.
I took one of my
But they're pretty old
ex-girlfriends
movies.
to that movie.
Did she like
See, that was quite a while
Yeah, I had to see it twice. She wanted to go see it. I was like, all right, fine, fine.
First one was
2012. Wow.
I was
First
right.
one was 2012. The second one,
Had to be 2014.
it was 2014.
I had a boy, Wyatt.
That was 4 years ago.
I didn't think it was that old though, because I remember going with you, and this was back when our theater was a
Does anybody
Carmine.
else want like a live action one now? Of Spider-Verse?
Of Spider-Verse?
But just all the other actors?
I think I'm good with their animation style since it's so.
I do
close to a
like the
comic.
animation. They
I
can
think
do a
that's
lot
just
more with
what
the
they should-
animation.
they should
But
keep
imagine Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield
I
all in
just-
the same movie.
I just don't feel like this is the kind of movie you can do like that.
No, probably not. But still, it would be awesome.
That would
It would
be
be
cool.
cool.
It would confuse so many people.
Yeah.
though. But it would
Like,
be like an
what?
episode of Doctor Who. It'd be like, oh, all the doctors are meeting.
Yeah, you'd have to market it to the British people because they're used
But
to
it
that
would be
kind of stuff.
great. It would be great, though. I would love it.
If you watch BBC America, then you know.
Oh, Spider UK. You know that guy?
And then I want the Eddie Brock.
He's got like the Union Jack.
Listen, I know we were talking about what Spider-Man we'd want to come in, but I just got a idea.
Spider-Punk?
No, Japanese Spider-Man.
the big
Oh,
tower.
the one that's like has that goofy Power Ranger show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
and the
great.
one who's like, emissary from hell, Spider-Man.
He had a suit like in a ring or something, like the
Yeah,
Flash.
it popped out. And,
And then he was a big thing. But
he had the.
He had a
another-
Megazord, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a Megazord. Like it came first. This came before Power Rangers, so
Yeah.
kind of Power Rangers ripped off a Japanese Spider-Man.
Gosh.
This catchphrase though, I am Spider-Man, destroyer of the mushroom.
it's great. I want
that whole show's a
I want the
meme.
new Venom to bite off the old Venom's head
That would be cool.
like a turd. The wind.
Why did you say that? That ruined me.
Whatever that means.
That's what he said, man.
Oh yeah,
That Venom.
He's referencing how Eddie said turd.
Turd. In the wind.
Turd. Let's just breathe.
Like a turd in the wind.
I'm
You're
gonna bite you.
Batman now.
I'm gonna bite your arms.
That's how he talks.
And then your
Let
legs.
your arms off.
And then your head.
Make
And then you'll
Jason
just be a
scared.
turd in the wind.
I like when he chickens out from jumping off the building and he goes, pussy.
That was a good one. All right.
All right.
So, any final thoughts y'all want to get out on Into the Spider-Verse?
I just really want to see 2099. I really want to see him because I love that character.
I want to see.
Just throw us
more-
all the Spider-Man. Just put them all in there.
All of them.
All
that
of
would be
them.
very hard.
I say I'm interested.
Shirtless
in
Spider-Man's in there. Arachnid Man.
Arachnid Man.
Arachnoman?
Arachnid Man.
The one that's an actual spider.
Yeah.
It's a spider, but he has the power of a human male.
Oh, dude, they should throw in Madam Web next time.
Oh, Madam Web, that would be great. Madam Web like gets them all together. That would be awesome. Oh wait, Stanley's wife's dead. That's who voiced her. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
From the
Stanley's
show?
wife voiced
I
Madam
didn't
Web.
know that.
Yep.
That's
But
cool.
she's. I was thinking. I was like, oh, that'd be cool if they brought her back. And I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, can't bring back
Hmm.
the dead.
Sadly not. Any final thoughts?
Just a great movie. I'm interested in seeing the sequel.
We'll
More
get
than
a
Miles and
sequel.
Gwen.
We'll get
definitely.
a sequel.
Yeah. This made too much money.
It did. I don't know if
Hopefully
they'll
that
keep
doesn't
up the
make-
Spider-Verse concept though. I don't know if it'll just be Gwen and Miles.
I want them to somehow fix the not being able to be.
That
in the
may be
universe
what they.
thing.
Also,
they'd
did
be a plot point in the movie.
Like some kind of
Sequel.
fancy belt buckle or something. You know.
That would
did
make a
Gwen
little
not
more
exist
sense.
in the other universes?
I know, because if Peter
Which
sees
ones?
Gwen,
Yeah, I
again,
know. Like
I think he'd get PTSD.
Gwen was
'cause
kind
it's-
of affected by seeing Peter, because she made like it was one line, throwaway line about it. Like she was like, "Yeah, it's really sad."
Which one? Which Peter? Are you asking?
Well, I mean,
So
if
Peter B. Parker, did Gwen exist?
yeah, 'cause,
Did
I
she
think
die, or would he
got
get
PTSD.
emotional, or,
yeah,
like-
I feel like he'd get
Spider-Man
PTSD.
Blue taught me that he really cares about Gwen.
Yeah.
Did somebody?
He might not
say
have had a
this?
Gwen.
He might not have. It might have just been like the Raimi universe Spider-Man. I mean,
Perhaps.
that's what it seemed like it was based on. So I guess there was
Yeah.
no Gwen.
Might not have been.
That's fine with me. Okay.
Okay, I think that's all.
All
Right.
right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see
Get
you on
us
the
outta
next
here.
one.
Like and subscribe.